I'm Solaj Alfred. Welcome to the Hts Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. St. Lucia's Parliament passed the 2023-2024 Appropriation Bill, providing legal authority for the measures in the budget aimed at spurring economic activity and sustaining the 18.1% growth in the provisions outlined in the 2023-2024 budget. Among the popular measures are the removal of VAT on building materials, the provision of free medication for diabetics and hypertensive patients, and the elderly, those over the age of 80, providing the medications are available at the public healthcare facilities. However, the imposition of the 2.5% health and security levy on yet-to-be-disclosed goods and services, food exempted, has created some anxiety. This levy is to fund two of the priority areas for this fiscal year, health and security. So we ask, do you support the imposition of the health and security levy? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Why should I not support something that is good? As a matter of fact, I have been wondering, even before the budget, how Prime Minister Pierre has been able to steer the ship the way he has without borrowing, as has been the habit under the previous administration. So the 2.5% is one of the I think useful techniques or strategies, if you want, to raise revenue. And if that revenue being raised is going specifically towards health and to deal with security matters, I think that is a beautiful objective, and I support it 100%.
With what the present Prime Minister has done for the fishermen, etc., I think it's collaboratively a promising idea. I only support it, quite honestly, if the intended income is to the best interest of the people and it's almost corruption-free, because we are pregnant with corruption.
Yes, I support anything that the government can do to raise funds to take care of the country. I think I will support it. And in terms of the universal health care, I am 100% supportive of it, because too many of our older folks cannot take care of themselves when it comes to the health. Some of them are not able to, so I always wonder what happens. That is why some of them die and they cannot take care of themselves.
I am quite impressed that the 18.1% GDP that the government is looking at, this is a bold initiative for 2023 to 2024. However, the government at the end of the day has removed VAT of cement, steel, galvanized steel, and building materials. And of course, yes, with the 2.5% levy that they're implementing, I think it's a bold initiative. It's wonderful. I applaud that by the government.
Toutes ces côtés, c'est plus cher, ça c'est un bon move. Et puis, un petit les matériaux pour galvaniser, ciment, steel, c'est bien ça. Tout ça c'est bon bagage. So, ça quand aider au fond on malheureux font plus vite. Mais l'argent de payer pour matériaux pas payer autant. So, ça c'est bon move qu'on faire. Et c'est move ça, c'est qualité move qu'on le gouvernement fait pour si pas ça yo kay taper un problème parce que les Parisiens en pays. Ça c'est on c'est plus mais la gouvernement qui jamais fait en la vie depuis entre ya. Bah ça moi ka supporter moi ka supporter parce que on c'est plus mais là.
Well, I do support it. I believe that it's necessary for the government to generate funds to carry out the operations going on, with the costs they're incurring from more operations from the police, and the fact that they're trying to make universal health care available to us. That's the reason for them implementing the 2.5%. So I feel like that's good. People 80 years and older won't pay for their medication, so it has its benefits to it. Sometimes you need to be a little more optimistic and try to see the bright side in things.
Yeah, man, you see, a country can't run without tax. Whenever you want your country to go forward, you have to pay tax. You see, what probably that would be disappointed is that if when the tax is collected, it's not being put in good use. But whenever it's something good, the tax is good. I support it, man. You see, what happens is that sometimes when government give with one hand, they collect with the other. Look, they already moved the tax on cement, wood, lumber, galvanized, wood, building materials. So they have to pick it up somewhere, because if nothing is being collected, government can't give anything.
Yes, I do support it. Because number one, we need the police. The kind of things that are happening nowadays, we need the police protection. Now the police have to come from overseas, even our own local police, boarding, lodging, everything. Money has to pass. I support that 100%. I support the universal health care. It is a good step in the right direction. I support it. It's a good thing. But on the other hand, St. Lucians have to watch themselves. You all St. Lucians, you'll have to pick up healthy living, healthy lifestyle.
Yes, I support it because we need proper health care and the police we need our crime. Everybody knows crime is a problem, right? But I hope that 2.5%, they use it for the intended purpose. Because look at, for so long, we've been paying a levy on fuel, and look at how bad the road is. So I hope that 2.5%, they use it for the intended purpose. Thank you.
I do support it because, I mean, the government has to raise revenue somehow. You understand? But it's a good idea, it's a good initiative, because healthcare is not cheap. And we all St. Lucians know that, but we're trying to make it a political football. But I believe that the 2.5% would help the government a lot. What is really troubling the opposition is that the 12.5 that the Prime Minister removed on various construction items. And that really shook Allen Chastanet. But otherwise, the 2.5%, I agree with it.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. The leader of the opposition, Allen Chastanet, has been suspended from Parliament over his refusal to apologize and withdraw allegations of corruption surrounding the sale of the Bananes land made during his contribution last Friday to the debates on the 2023-2024 appropriation bill. During the hearing in Parliament on Tuesday, Housing Minister Richard Frederick said the land was sold to a private interest following several attempts to get SLASPA to buy it. The opposition leader argued that the land was sold at a massive discount. The Speaker of the House, Claudius Francis, said the opposition leader had failed to provide any evidence of corruption. So we ask, should the leader of the opposition, Allen Chastanet, apologize for his allegations of corruption in the sale of the Bananes Bay Land? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsstlucia.org and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.